have the late game.
Yeah.
So it's so much pressure.
They're missing the components that have gotten them to this place where they're undefeated. Yeah. It's they don't have late game for Nico Baby. They don't really have great laning matchups. And they can't really hit towers very easily.
But if they win their lanes, they use Tusk to get that quick Aegis, and then they have a high pace of the game. The greediness potentially of Lone Druid Morphling. But every time I say that on this panel, I feel like that greed never really is punished, and they just seem to outscale and eventually win the game.
Yeah. However, previous game, we did see Team Secret take a lead, and then they make a couple of mistakes, and Alliance comes back. Is there a chance for them to do that? Because Alliance didn't make that many mistakes, and Team Secret did.
The mistakes in this game that Secret make is cushioned by the fact that the egg is near unkillable.
Yeah.
So you have to make like the biggest.
So there's a bigger margin of error for Team Secret this game round.
The Bulba coefficient, it's like one fight for Secret, whereas Alliance need 4 or 5.
I have no idea. That was me trying to do the Bulba coefficient, but I didn't know how. Just go to the game.
Yes, let's go to the game. We got game 2 here. Team Secret versus Alliance with Cap and Fog.
I swear, those two, when it comes to Robson and Kyle, for whatever reason, you know, I always have some hype intro prepared or something, and for whatever to do, I just have to laugh at whatever they're doing, and it totally throws me off my game. All right, let's get into it. Game 2 of Alliance versus Secret. Fogged, I'm going to disagree with the panel on one thing right away. They said Alliance do not have some of the things that got them this far, and I'm going to say they have momentum. This is a lineup that is momentum based, and I feel like Alliance is really good at taking a bit of momentum and building that into more and more and more.
Yeah, this is a really fast-paced draft that they're going for here, right? Look, their longest cooldown is probably like the Jug ulti, right? They are pretty much just looking for a constant fast pace, while on the reverse, kind of like Alliance, how Alliance had the last game, Secret, they have the better team fight. They have the Axe, the Phoenix, the Snapfire, it's going to all synergize very nice, but Alliance, if they can get out of lanes quite effectively, quite ahead, they could definitely put some damage. Limp, you know, we have a lot of signature heroes coming into play. Nisha on his 70-something% plus win rate Morphling, and Limp on his 70+% win rate Tiny. So this is probably the funnest actual individual matchups that we do have.
Good to see Limp there. I was trying to scout out exactly where the mid wards are, because that's what everyone's doing with their wards right now. They rush into the mid lane, they place them somewhere around their tower to give them information about the bounty runes and about the upcoming water runes and such. You didn't get any of that information. Let's see if Secret, they are just going to be splitting 2-2 here.
Okay. Very fun. And then we do have, let's look at these lane combos we have. We have Jug Grim, tried and tested, good damage. Axe kind of tanky overall, usually can survive the initial goes and able to reset decently. We have the Phoenix and the Axe combo with the Fire Spirits and the Battle Hunger. Very frustrating for supports to deal with. Top lane, I think this one's probably the most boring lane because it's into the Lone Druid, but maybe we'll see some bears die. I think that's the thing that I'm looking forward to. I think Viper and Tusk could definitely catch Matu off guard a little bit and maybe kill this El Doge some of the times.
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest outcome, right? It's like, okay, maybe they get a puppy kill, maybe they kill the bear, but unlikely they're going to kill Matama Man himself unless they manage to get something real crazy. You know, I actually agree with Kyle on, I thought we were going to see more of the Lone Druid, considering some of the changes that happened to him. You got slight buff in 729B, but also 729, they gave him the shard that allows you to be able to always essentially cast Savage Roar, because if you only have to cast it on one of them, you yourself, your hero can be stunned or silenced, but if you cast it on the bear, Savage Roar will still go off on your hero.
Yeah, it's really strong. Applies that. There's so many little shards also that just give dispels now. I feel like there's just a billion dispels in the game that we are seeing, so it does have that too. I think though that Lone Druid is a very player-specific hero. It's tough to just be like, oh, you play Jug a lot? Okay, we're picking you Lone Druid. You're just gonna be comfortable. You need to just have a Lone Druid player.
Yeah. Jordan's bottom lane is certainly going to be the fun one here because it's a kill combo. The spin into the Inkswell. It doesn't do quite enough damage to be able to kill Zai, though. A lot of harassment damage going back to the Grimstroke, who also gets low. Zai, okay. Zai, whoa! Quickly gets rid of the Battle Hunger. Fortunately, the Stroke of Fate is a little bit shallow there, and Zai will keep his healing salve intact.
insane regen trading coming down bottom. That's why YapzOr, he starts with 2 sets of tangos and a salve and fairy fires. Alliance is actually quite limited on their regen. They're going to really need these couriers to get out here quick, as that first gulp from Secret does burn quite a lot of theirs. Mid, Limp. Look at this, man. Limp is just crushing this matchup right now. Nisha will be getting this humongous pull under his tower here, but he's actually missing a couple of the last hits.
Yeah, we'll see Nisha get a little bit closer to Limp's score, but it's certainly Limp winning the trade-off so far and continuing to put pressure on Nisha, forcing him to constantly be morphing strength, making his attack damage worse, and therefore Limp more likely to be able to get last hits.
I might actually just stay watching. I don't think I'm gonna look top very often. This is a boring lane. They're just like pulling and stuff like that instead. I'm just gonna look in mid and bottom because Limp is looking for kills all the time too. He keeps forcing Nisha to just like even little taps.
Oh, did he get him? Did he get him? He got him. Oh, big kill. Limp. Solo first blood to Nisha.
And he's the way he's doing it too, like I'm so glad I was actually staring at this. He's threatening all the time. He's like walking up to him, like making him look like he's gonna avalanche. So Nisha keeps having to burn mana down, and then he waits for the split second that Nisha messes up. He gets the toss into Ava. And he can keep doing that too if Nisha isn't careful about how high or how low he does keep his HP.
He said this is going to be very lane-centric, and it does appear that Alliance is going to be making an early lead out of this, with Limp dominating mid so hard, but the side lanes are going well for them as well. As FNG, okay, you're going to get burned out here. Battle Hunger, Fire Spirits does enough damage.
Jug's still farming. I think the actual lane kind of changes where usually you want to go for kills with Jug, Grimstroke, but when you're into these tanky like Axes, Centaurs and stuff, I think you just play to farm.
Yeah.
Every time you do use your spin aggressively, it feels like it does just get countered. He has to spin to remove hunger. He's limited on regen, but I'm sure FNG's got his back.
Thanks.
It does mean they're burning through a lot of regen, which means that the net worth difference may actually... Oh, no, it's not that too bad, actually.
It's okay. He still is a bit behind, though. That's for sure. They're having to use quite a lot of it versus this Axe, who he's got Ring of Health. He naturally builds toward Vanguard, so he won't have to spend all that money on consumables anymore. And Zai should be, for the most part, fine down here as long as he has YapzOr.
Good read by Nisha there, knowing that Limp was going to try and snipe his courier with the tree toss. Limp does take the bounty rune away from the secret side, so good read by him there, and maybe force him to another spin or just going to wait it out. Pop another healing salve. Man, he's really having to burn through that quite a lot. Poor FNG. All those salves, those are FNG salves, so...
And I think he's probably clicking on Nico Baby and being like, dude, you want stats? We need healing ward pretty bad in this lane, I think.
He spent 1,000 gold on consumables. I was going to say his net worth is lower than it is when you start the game.
Yeah, that's a little bit grim for
Snowball roll back. Puppey is going to be able to hop into tower range, so he's totally fine.
They're slowing down the Lone Druid a tiny bit here with the Viper. Viper doing a good job of applying that pressure, and he is going to rush the Urn. I actually like this quite a bit here on the Viper too. If he can go for Spirit Vessel early for the team, I think it would be great versus Lone Druid, versus Morphling, versus Phoenix.
I'll trust
really solid pickup if he's able to.
Trust JJ to let us know when a bear dies. I know we've got that stat usually prepared.
Yeah, we don't want to look at top lane anyway. Mid and bottom are the ones we want to be glancing at. They're the fun lanes.
Yeah. 6 minutes. Power runes and bounty runes. This is always like one of those big moments. Okay, the first power rune on the map. Who's going to get it? It is going to be top. Nisha gets an Invis rune, which is good for him, but I feel like it's more important to deprive it from Limp.
Yes. I think all of the runes for Morphling don't feel nearly as beneficial compared to if Limp gets them. Limp just opens up the map for him. Is almost level 7, so he's going to have max avalanche. So his kill threat on the map is going to be quite high. Zai still can die. It's a little bit harder because obviously he has Vanguard, but he could even make moves onto this Axe lane with the Grimstroke.
Look at Zai being super efficient. Pulled, killed the easy camp, pulling again, now got to farm the medium camp, so he is getting free farm plus, as I like to call it. Snowball.
Gotta be efficient.
Dodges the roar. They manage to get the cookie back. Matumba Man's going to be okay here. They still have the shard, but it doesn't quite grab Matumba Man in it.
Oh, that was close. He's passing off the phase boots between himself and his hero quite a bit there so he can get the move speed to just get away from it.
The dive to the wrong side. If they had gone left, they might have been able to get a lot more damage onto Nico Baby, but as a result, Healing ward's back up, spins back up. He's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be a big axe they're gonna have to deal with though. Zai is gonna have one hell of a game now after this laning phase, and still continues to just annoy Nico Baby. Yapster will find the healing ward. He snaps it. Doesn't have dive though.
He doesn't have. Okay, he's got him. He's got him. Nico Baby's gonna keep up with them. Does manage to get that kill. Well done.
Yapsar with a pretty big slip up. Just not expecting, I guess, that Nico Baby's just gonna commit on him. But Nico Baby, this guy's all about the aggression.
Yeah, maybe it would have been more worth it if like Nico Baby was low and yeah, maybe he gets a Phoenix kill, but Zai pushed them out of lane. But as it is, Nico Baby's healthy enough. He can stay in lane, no problem.
Yeah, that's a pretty big mistake. That catches the jug fully back up. When he was having some trouble, he's actually 3,100 net worth compared to 3,200 of Axe. That's really solid for Nico Baby. Mid.
Pass, but he got off the strength morph. He's gonna be okay. Pressure applied though.
He got the rune as well too.
Yeah.
Limp's got a DD now, so anywhere he could definitely set up for a kill as top.
Ooh.
Just off the mark.
You can see Matava Man, he thought he was gonna get got there. Turns into his bear form. He's gonna have to leave his Eldoge behind. And there it is. First bear kill. Thank you.
No one in charge though, unfortunately. Too bad Spirit Bear doesn't give her. That would be lovely for S4.
That is true. It's always such a massive difference, like when Spectre goes like an early earn, or any of these cores that go early earn. If you get an early kill, like boom, your laning phase is set. But
this item is just so good. Like mana regen is hard to come by unless you build Bassi early. It feels like this is one of the other alternatives because I've seen Falcon Blade kind of just disappear from most people's purchases lately, so I think this is one of the other solutions to have it. And I mean, he's the offlane, so it fits really nicely. And since they got this resummon, they're really actively pressuring. FNG up here too. They can leave their jug alone and Limp doing Limp things.
Yeah, makes the rotation on the bounty rune spawning. So if he doesn't get the bounty rune, he's gonna find a kill. Puppy
stacks.
They're going to be able to chase him down to the top lane. They turn around, get the Viper Strike onto Matamba Man's hero, but the Bear is doing a lot of damage to S4, especially with Puppy. Puppy didn't die. They didn't finish him off, and he turns around, gets a huge amount of damage onto the Viper, plus the minus armor, and that leads to him getting wiped out there. Oh, a little bit of an oversight there from Alliance. Ends up losing 2.
Hanskin goes for the +1, but yeah, doesn't finish off Puppy, so he gets the whole shredder. However, Limp clears up a double stack, and now he finds a fairy trinket. The most fortunate pickup you can for the Tinies.
Was that the hard camp stack? Is that what that was?
Hard camp stack.
Okay.
Yeah, the one on the dire triangle right there where the camera is.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. And as a result, 4,800 net worth. He is top, whereas Axe, potentially could have farmed that. Is he in trouble? Oh, he is in trouble. Gets called up. Now he doesn't have spin any longer. He does have an Omni Slash and a healing ward he can drop, but it's going to be a fruitless attempt. No point in even trying.
He just got surrounded. He was trying to farm the hard camp, and they both just swung from both sides. As soon as he calls.
Nisha making a move here, but he's got to be careful this Tusk. He's outputting a lot of damage with the tag team. He's trying to get himself out of here. He knocks him back. Does have launch charges here. Wait for him in a second, but it's not enough. They overwhelm him with all that damage. And, I mean, that nether toxin damage was building up. He was just sitting in the swamp.
So much magic amp too. The poison attacks, he had 5 stacks on him. He just keeps beating on him and beating on him. And he's actually not going to rush the Vessel. Okay, he's going to go for more of his own individual build so that he can keep growing. I actually like it. He's going to go Dragonlance. So I've seen Vipers in mid do this build. They do Dragonlance and BKB and stuff like that, but not from the off lane. This is a little bit of a different approach.
And there has been some talk about this Dragonlance because it got buffed. Right now it gives an extra 2 agility.
Yeah, it got buffed up an extra 2. They went from 14 to 16.
Yeah, that is indeed what happened. So,
yeah, it's nice. And I mean, his effectiveness, I think this is one of the cool things about Viper is in the past, Viper was a pretty hard counter to the Lone Druid when we used to play, when I was playing ages ago, because you can just always focus fire the bear really effectively. So I think S4 is trying to go for something like that. He's looking at what his heroes are going to accomplish. Like Limp's going to be able to shut down the effectiveness of the Morph a lot of the times. And then Viper's going to be able to deal with that Lone Druid a lot. And Jug can do his own. So I actually quite like it. We'll see if it ends up paying off for S4. But yeah, he's having an excellent start to this game. All 3 cores, killing it.
Does it also mean that you can man fight the bear underneath Nether Toxin? Does that disable all of the bear's passive abilities?
Yes, it should.
Okay. So no entangle to worry about. It means you can defend towers better because he won't have the demolish. So yeah, there's a lot of interest. Despite some of the changes that have happened between both of these heroes, it remains a very credible counter.
Yeah, definitely. And if he does go for Spirit Vessel, right, it's going to be able to prevent the link, the healing coming between the two of them too pretty nicely. So yeah, it's going to be very valuable if this build-up does work for S4. As the bottom tower should die with this pressure, and that's going to enable Zai to get his blink. I say that. Look at what Zai's got queued up. He's got the meme axe queued ready.
Yeah, I've been seeing this. You get the shard and you get the manta, and he's actually gonna do it. The madman.
No way. I was like, oh, he's gonna buy blink. He buys the Yasha.
Yeah, like you've got a Phoenix. Like a blink call is really important to make your team fight work. Man, this is...
I guess Zai wants to carry. He's gonna go his manta shard build. He's like, all right,
yeah,
hop on.
I mean, this build is insane.
Interesting, but yeah, I don't know. That seems really weird when you have Phoenix. Absolutely. Like, he's gonna not be able to save a lot of the time those eggs versus Jug. Not to.
Yeah, he got the Savage Roar off and will protect himself.
Yep, so we're going to place a ward to defend Matu, but I think that's going to get quickly de-warded by FNG.
Zai, meanwhile, takes over the top lane, so they're not going to be trading out side lane towers, at least not yet.
I wonder if they see it now, too. Like, he showed himself top. They probably like, dude, Axe has a Yasha.
Yeah. All right, so for those of you guys who haven't seen this build, basically, he goes Manta, his illusions can spin. He gets the shard as well, which allows them to proc on attacks. And then it also increases, proc chance and stuff like that. And it basically means when he gets a call off and he pops Manta, the damage can be insane, especially if you're actually drawing aggro from any other creeps or any other heroes and stuff. Like, it just becomes a spinning ballerina dance that is constantly outputting damage.
And it's pure, so it's always a relevant damage source as the game does progress. Let's see if it ends up working out. I think it could end up hurting them maybe a little bit because of not being able to cover Phoenix, but they are playing the farm game. They are just kind of like splitting up right now. Everybody on Secret feeling the pressure from Alliance right now. They're just chilling out in the jungle.
Yeah.
So Alliance, Limp, he's going to start looking for these constant frags, him and FNG.
And another reason you go Manta if you want to go this build first is because you're able to use the illusions to, you can just run an illusion down a lane. And you can clear out lanes without having to actually put a hero in threat.
Top tower is under attack.
I'm going to be so surprised if this one does work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, the first time we see an egg die, it's going to be like, all right, Zai, that's on you.
Yeah, but they're literally all playing farm. Like, YapzOr is now just running into jungle. He's hitting jungle. Kempsy's stacking. Lone Druid's hitting jungle. Puppy's stacking and running around, kind of sitting behind Nisha. They're just trying to play it out to farm. So maybe that's the plan. But
do you think that's bad for Alliance? Because on panel they were talking about the fact okay, their early game, their momentum, Secret has the better late game.
I guess so, right? I did feel like Nico Baby was going to have trouble in the last game carrying though as Lifestealer, and he ended up just putting the team on his shoulders as it, so. I'm not sure.
Jump in, catching YapzOr, they blow him up. Is he trying to get some ward down in the triangle or something? That is a scary place to be.
I'm not sure. Maybe farming in a super aggressive place. I don't know. They're all just trying to farm. They won't find FNG bottom though. He pushed out too far versus Matu.
Yeah, that Inkswell, it requires heroes to be in the AoE, and it looks like the hero bear doesn't count, so no stun.
I mean, it's actually kind of working. The farm, just playing this farm style. They're starting to get net worth advantage slowly but surely. Zai, they did get the D ward on the high ground initially. We did see FNG get down, but another sneaky ward was placed. So it doesn't watch S4 and Limp trying to set up on mid. So Nisha will be safe.
You see, Zai spotted those two, and now he's using his invis to go into the triangle. I'm
serious. Saw the stack.
His invis is going to run out. He's immediately going to be spotted here by Nico Baby. He's going to try and farm the stack that YapzOr scattered out earlier, and he's going to commit heavily. He's doing a lot of damage back to Nico Baby, but so many of Alliance are going to be able to close in on him. He takes some of the stack. I don't know how much.
I saw at least 2 creeps at the end. I saw the dark
Radiant's
green gold
middle
come up.
tower is under attack.
He got some of it though, but they swing over, they kill him, and they insta-smoke. I love that they insta-smoke too. Just look for the next kill. Don't let Secret play like this. You have to start looking for it. The Secret's literally just splitting up. Everyone's showing in a different lane. So Alliance, they do have to start hunting these heroes because the farm is working a little bit for Secret here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no counter initiation with no Blink Dagger Axe. So, like, theoretically, the heroes that you go on, it's not like there's going to be a massive play. Like, the Phoenix Egg is maybe going to be out there, but you don't have the Axe necessarily to cover that, especially if you get the kill on Yapsor right away, which they do, thanks to the Inkswell, thanks to the throw of the tree. They catch Yapsor. They can keep this.
Yeah, keep these two going. I think Limp and FNG just handhold for the next, like, honestly, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Keep making space for Nico, baby. Maybe Hanskin can join if he'd like to. Hanskin can do kind of whatever he wants. But yeah, I want to see these two bruisers just sticking together. They can just keep getting these kills and Secret just fully split up.
6,600 net worth. Wait, where's that? Okay, we're back inside the game. It's the mid lane engagement. Zai is going to be quite low. Looks like he's going to be dying. And Stroke runs him over. Nisha is trying to morph into strength. Conskin, he gets caught inside the river, but oh no, he DC'd. He's got no waveform. He does have wand charges, and I'm not sure how many more Omni Slash hits we have going on, but he's got Earn on him. He's got 5 stacks of the poison attack on him as well, so he's taking a lot of magic damage right now.
Yeah, Yapsors are gonna have to about to egg 2 in a second, and that means that Nico Baby's gonna be able to get out of this with spin and focus fire the egg if it does come down. He has half duration left on Omni Slash, so about 1.5 seconds left on it. I think, is that a Phantom flying out too? I can't even see inside of all this. I don't think there's a Phantom.
Yeah, it's cooldown 28 seconds, cooldown, so yeah, it looks like it already died.
All right, let's see if the stick ends up saving Nisha. S4 is gonna be able to just keep popping on him.
Yeah, and he's got spin immediately afterwards. I think you said that. So it's, I mean, Yapsor feels like he's going to have to get off the egg almost right away.
Yeah, and then he's probably going to die. Let's see.
All right, it goes out. The Omni Slash spin in turn goes on to Nisha. Now they're going to be able to kill the egg as well. Oh, dear. The bear going in on FNG, but the bear, he's got to run, keep running. It's got a haste rune. Okay, that's why he threw it in.
I was about to say, what the Matu just suicided his bear, but yeah, haste will keep it alive. But Alliance, they turn up with everything. They bring the fight to Anisha. Bit of an unfortunate DC, but he was looking to be in a bit of a tough spot anyway.
Yeah, great fight for Alliance. I mean, you said keep it going, and they do.
They have Echo Saber now on Limp. Nico Baby after finishing Battle Fury. If you look, by the way, he's got. Does he have a lot of points saved up? Right, he's got 2 points in stats.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, no, he's got those points. I was trying to let him, like, wait, is I missing something? He does have an excellent game for himself as he shows up to a fight with Battle Fury and gets himself some nice cleanup kills. So that's pretty huge for Alliance here. Is continuing this growth, and I mean, Secret, they're still just going for Manta on X, so.
Maelstrom now complete for the Lone Trade. So with this whole Manta Axe thing, like in your mind, what is Secret's game plan here? How are they wanting to play this match out?
Wait till like 30 minutes, honestly. Just wait till everybody's got 1 or 2 items finished up so that they can actually fight. Like Nisha needs Manta. Matu, he can probably start fighing. Yapsor almost has his item. They probably just are waiting just for these 1 or 2 big items.
So close. Oh, that would have been a massive kill. S4 TP's away with just frames to go before he would have been stopping that TP. That was crazy. 18 minutes. They're going to go in onto Nisha here. They have the combination of the Tiny. They also have the Inkswell. He's hopped over. Cookie saves him a little bit more, and it's enough to be able to morph strength from there. So Alliance do not continue their pursuit.
That was real close. That Cookie probably saving him actually from the positioning. Very, very close. Hanskin, like I said, he's got this is like the freest 4 game ever. You don't even have to play with your team. He's just farming. He's leveling up shards. He's got Falcon Blade, going for the Blink Dagger next. This is actually such a nice game for Tusk to just chill on the side.
So we're kind of expecting Secret to just be playing dodge mode in some ways. I mean, I think in some ways Nisha is actually like this is kind of according to plan, right? If they keep on going on him but never killing him, it means Zai is doing this. Oh, he's got to kill the creep. He's got to kill the creep. Oh, no, he doesn't kill it now. S4 is here. He's going to pop his Manta and try TP away. Oh, no, he doesn't know. Soulbind. Great play from FNG. He Soulbinds the illusion to get the extra catch over onto the hero of Zai, and that will stop the TP and punish Zai's aggression.
Oh, that's beautiful. And he's got salves from his shovel, so Hanskin's a little bit of HP he's missing. He's got to heal him up. Bots already from S4 paying off massively.
Jumping forward. They tried to catch him with the cookie. What happened to the creep?
It died. I think the Battlefield creep killed it before it actually got into range of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, neat.
Cheeky little move. They tried to catch Nico Baby unawares and put a little damage on him. Not quite enough, though.
So Nisha's got his item timing. He's got the Manta.
Yep.
Yapsor's near got Aeon Disc. So Secret's starting to hit these timings, but Alliance, I mean, they're very happy with the state of the game right now. This Jug, Battlefield Yasha, going for SNY too. Literally like no pressure on Nico Baby after laning start. Still feeling pretty damn good.
Are you committing to the shard if you're Zai here? Because he's got Shard and Blink Dagger queued up, and 20 minutes is about to hit. They're going to jump on Nisha again. This time, did they got him? No, he's already morphed into Strength, and he does have the Manta, so it's very easy for him to get rid of that Phantom and jump away.
Cap, I mean, he's committed for the Manta, so I'm assuming he's going to come in. He's got to come in Shard. Like,
yeah.
Go Shard now, then. He's not buying it, though.
Okay, there it goes. All right.
Okay, so they've all got the one item that they do want on their course, at least.
Limp continues his rampage, but is he going to be caught here? Nisha turning into the Tiny and tosses him back into Zai. Zai hits the call, pops the Manta, and there's your damage. Limp, he's been doing a good job, but that, unfortunately, gives a mega kill streak away to Secret. Fortunately, goes to Puppey, though.
And Secret's farm game. This time, Limp, yeah, he does fall for it. 5-1 and 3. That one first death. Gonna slow him down a bit. 30 seconds now where Secret probably feels like there's not anything that Alliance can do on the map. So they're probably gonna look for some other play here with Zai and with Puppey. Hanskin, he's waiting for that play though. He's got the blink, he's sitting in mid. He's probably waiting for a blink call, honestly, on Hanskin at some point. And he's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Blink to counteract Axe, but Axe doesn't have a blink. So
yeah, I was like, Zai gonna make some moves here? No, Zai's not gonna do that at all. Zai is focused on farming. Do you think this is a style that is specifically against Alliance, or do you think it's more about the draft? Or like, what do you think this is?
I think it's more so just about Seeker's draft. I think they recognize how greedy they've gone with the Lone Druid Morphling as these two cores, and they just feel like they have to just do whatever they can to stall the game out for these two to get online. So I guess that's what Zai's mentality was, because he's now just cutting waves. Manta goes bottom, he actually misses half the wave. One Manta goes mid, he'll cut it. So it's just going to keep slowing down the attempts of aggression from Alliance, just from having these waves pushed in.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Illusion just goes ahead and cuts the wave. Nisha and Puppey, meanwhile, are backdooring the tower. It's going to force a move out of Alliance. If they catch Nisha, great. Nisha's going to go back in for it. Nisha, are you insane? More strength. It's not going to be enough. He's going to, no, Manta, wait for him away. TPing out. Oh, Soulbind's going to stop that one. They just need a little bit of damage. Surely Nisha is now dead. The Soulbind actually hops over to Puppey for a second there. TP out is going to be denied. The Matama Man's bear also dying. And double damage with the Roshan time?
Oh, that's fortunate with tag team as well. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Good timing here from Alliance. 30 seconds, no more. Secret can't contest. Zai will continue just sitting in this jungle spot here, sending Mantis to cut the illusions though, so he'll have these Manta illusions to cut the waves. So he'll still get Blink at a good time, but Alliance hit back hard here.
They certainly do.
Top tower is under
Can't believe Nisha showed. I'm still so shocked that he actually showed himself again in bit.
Dude, hitting the tower once, that was a cheeky move. They're actually going to try and do something here. Puppey just dropping some bombs, the Force Staff. We'll get him away from Limp. The Tubba Man catches him. Bamatu in trouble with the Omni Slash on him. That wasn't worth the Grimstroke kill at all.
No, he was microing the bear. He actually stood still for like a second and a half on his hero, and that's when Nico Baby just charges at him. Phase boot SNY, easy catch up. And I think he still had tail end of the DD too to finish him off, so. Oh boy. Now Secret, okay, they've got a way to make plays. So Zai has a Blink Dagger. So now maybe he can set some stuff up, because everything's just been Alliance so far, just making all these constant plays.
Smoke breaks there on Puppey. Makes the call, pops the Manta. Single hero, it is going to be enough. They chop him down and use that movement speed to reset. They actually pop the supernova here. They're tossing him back in. They're going to go for this one for the call. It actually saves the egg and it explodes. And now Nico Baby, he's still got the Aegis, so it's not like Secret can really get on the offensive here. They've got to just reset.
That was such a risky egg still. I know he had Zai next to him, but even then, like the back hero is like, what if FNG hits it once or twice? Like, that was very, very risky coming out from YapzOr.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Tower's still alive, so they do get the kill, but they can't turn it into an objective just yet for more information. But I mean, this Axe is so farmed. This Manta really is starting to enable him to be this really scary damage-dealing core.
You see, Hanskin also is going to go a shard hit. This one gives him the Frozen Sigil. Do you think that's more about the team fight? Do you think about that's more about information?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe not feeling like he can what other item he should go for to just buff up. They already have the shoulder track.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, it's definitely interesting.
Radiant's top tower is under Radiant's
Yeah, because like I'm always kind of a fan of like getting both the solar and a medallion. He could go more damage on his toss, so his burst feels a little bit better against Morphling. There's options there, but the shard is his choice.
Or just even getting some normal just your normal items, your normal support items that you see, your glimmers, your force, etc. No,
yeah,
we'll see. The movement speed slow is very high. That is one thing. It allows you to chase pretty crazy. 40% is ridiculous. And it's another thing that they will have to deal with in the fight, so hey, maybe it'll be then a little bit of X factor that helps the Juggernaut chase these extra targets, so
X shows up the lane. Spin. The creep wave's dead. Lions don't really care too much about that as they're currently hitting a tier 2 bottom lane. And they can actually trade off here. What's going on the other side of the map? Is Secret doing enough to be able to take that tier 2? They're going to mass TP back. I guess we'll have to see. They need a little bit more.
Fighting this.
Yeah, they're going to fight this. Nico Baby leading. He's just trying to get information. Goes down, throws the spin. Secret backing up now.
Limp still smoked on the sidelines.
Yeah, he can cut him off potentially. Oh, found a double damage too. Bottles that one. Saves it for a rainy day.
And Secret just go and avoid the fight, as they have been for the most part of this game.
Spot time. A hero that is a bit hard to be able to one-shot, especially since Pumpy's there with the extra assist and the 4-staff.
Nisha leaves behind some illusions top to keep pushing in the lane, so Nico Baby has to swing over and solve the problem of that lane really quickly. Secret? Maybe thinking about going for maybe some smoke play here. They don't have any big timing. Any other one? I think the E-Blade is done in a second on Nisha, so maybe wait for that as Puppy.
Oh, the last shot, the last 2 shots, one more, and it got him. Man, that was a long-range hit from Viper, that second one.
Look at Robo plus Dragonlance, man.
Yeah, seriously. What's his attack range up to now?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's 915?
Yeah. Man, that's actually, I thought it was only 870. I didn't know it was an extra 45 on top. Well, I was gonna say 870 right off the bat because I thought that was one of the ones that I had in my head, but nope, it's even further. And now Limp, he has BKB, so he's a lot more survivable.
Tower has fallen.
It's still very close. Like, this net worth has just stayed constantly even. Alliance has had an experience though, quite significantly because of this map control that they've had for the most part of the game.
So look at the sigil. It's slowing down the bear a lot. The call is actually going to be able to go off, and oh my god, Onskin, he just gets deleted almost immediately. The bear is still going to die. Limp is forced to use his BKB here. The sigil still keeping a chase up. Nico Baby's going to be running down the 2 supports here. Puppy is going to be the first to go down. Zai's just being poked at by S4 right now. Matamba Man, his bear coming back into play here. It's going to stall up S4, hoping to be able to keep his axe alive. Bouncing around is the Omni Slash. It sticks onto the illusions, unfortunately. Real one. Morphling on the run here, low on mana, doesn't have a way out of this one. He's just going to be slowly burned down unless Matamba Man can somehow save him. Maybe YapzOr as well. He's got enough to be able to jump out with waveform. Call going in now with the egg on the side here. Oh dear, Zai, he actually gets the call and he runs away. He's still alive through all this one. Nico Baby, he charges in with the Angst 12, but that's just an AO disc on YapzOr. He's going to continue to slow down Nico Baby. Zai, he beats him around the corner. He says, "Are you looking for me, punk?"
And that's all. Zai lives throughout the whole thing. He's the one who was getting gone on with the sigil at the start. I think Yapstar actually heals him up to full with the Sunray so that he can re-go with his team and join up. And Alliance just gets totally separated in this fight.
I mean, what a huge difference if S4 is able to finish off Zai in that fight.
Yep.
Then, you know, that culling blade that finishes off, like, there's so many things that don't happen in that engagement, but
Radiant's middle tower has
now
fallen.
Secret, I mean, like, they were talking about it, what did they call it, the Bulba coefficient or whatever? I mean, they said basically the Secrets, they only need to win a certain number of fights to really swing this game heavily in their favor, and you could see just one fight like that, and all of a sudden it feels like Secret just, they took over the map. They were spread out everywhere.
Yeah. And now like the axe build has really paid off. Like him being that much tankier because of like Mantha and stuff. It's all these little things that really add up to make him survive. Yeah, now these 3 cores extremely strong. Still a window for sure for Alliance. This Juggernaut is still unbelievably farmed. So that next Roche is probably going to be the next biggest thing. Limp has to be careful. This Tiny is going to be really important. Him and S4 have to watch their positioning in the next fight.
Yeah. I mean, the Alliance is definitely not in a worse spot than they were last game when they were 9,000 net worth down against Secret, right? Or do you feel like it's kind of close?
It's kind of close. Last game, they did have the big team fight. That's the one thing. Like, they had this humongous team fight with the Warlock and the Mars. This time, they don't really have team fight. It's actually Secret who does have the team fight. So I'd say this one maybe feels a little bit worse.
Thank you, JJ, for the meme number. 322 gold have been given away by Axe Illusions. Now, you want a real stat? I want to know how much gold those illusions have farmed for Zai as he's been spreading them out all over the map.
Oh, now you're definitely gonna make his life miserable.
I know. I know that was something that there's no way he has access to, but you know, I gotta ask. 4-man smoke up from Team Secret. Well, Nisha is not in the smoke. The bear by itself is going to be pushing in the mid lane. Oh, they get to jump in. They're going to try and blow up Nico Baby. They get him. Oh, they didn't get him in the snowball fast enough. Hanskin tried to get the save. Now they shard that Nisha threw out, blocked in S4, and he doesn't actually manage to kill him. S4 successfully TPs out, but Hanskin, surely he's going to be run down. It's just a call and a culling blade at this point. Nico Baby plays the outskirts of the fight. He knows he can't just charge in on his second life. Alliance, they can't really do this right now. S4, did he TP to the side lane with his boots of travel? That was wild. Oh no. Now he's still caught. It was a brilliant TP away by him, but he didn't TP home, so.
Oh, Nico Baby, he bought back because he died. He wanted to join back for the fight, but now it's, you know, one death from them just losing the game on him. And as Nisha with the E-Blade and the Nether Shawl, of course, he didn't point that out way on go that he did get that one. They have enough burst just with the call and the extra little damage from spins. It's enough. And he does have a ceremonial robe, so even more magic amp that did come out. It was enough. And that's top net worth Jug now slowly getting pierced down. Now Axe almost going to surpass him.
All of a sudden, Secret looks like they're going to take a lane of barracks because Alliance are having a hard enough time taking team fights right now. With the Viper still being dead, it seems like there is no way to win this engagement. So they're just going to have to give up a lane of barracks, wait until a better opportunity presents itself. The bear actually does die to Swift Slash here, and maybe Axe is going to be slowed down. They're going to use the real Omni Slash. Zine's going to tank through it, and they need a little bit more, but he's given the hook cookie, and they still have Force Staffs to get him out as well. Omni Slash used. Alliance still posturing very aggressively here, but
Nico Baby's still chasing forward.
yeah.
Axe is low, so he does know that, so that he is a little bit more survivable because of this, but man, even the Omni Slash now again not being successful. The Axe too tanky. That's a long cooldown, 140 seconds.
Can they do this?
Rush. They need it. I feel like if they don't get the rush, they just lose the game. That's the scary thing.
Yeah.
But, okay,
Supernova is back up.
Axe BKB still cooldown.
Okay. Man, he's going to use his bear to scout the high ground. They reveal that Alliance is up there. The cookie's going to be given to the bear, but the bear is tossed right back in. They know this is the second bear on the low druid, but oh no! Limp, he took so much magic damage there. Zai goes in with a big two-man call. FNG and Hanskin, they're ripped through. S4, a BKB TP out. The call, the damage, the physical damage is enough. enough. It's not the culling blade of Zai that will stop that TP. 3 down on the side of Alliance, and they will have to give up on that row shot.
They had to. It was either get the successful fight or take the rush, and they can't take the fight. They were trying to go for the bear because it was the only bear from Matu, but I think they all in too hard on that. Zai gets an opportunity where he sees both supports. They're able to just get a perfect fight again.
The shard's going to be given over to YapzOr, so now that egg, which is already hard to deal with, becomes even more potent.
Sunray during egg. Yep.
Yeah.
Unbelievable shard as well. No longer having to wait for 20 talent. He does hit 20 anyway at the same time as it. So he would have had it at the old patches too, but yeah, this shard is very powerful. I can't believe it actually slows too. I don't know why it has an extra component.
Yeah.
A lot of them do have just extra components on top, it feels like. They were just like, this shard doesn't feel strong enough. Let's add an extra thing on top of the extra thing.
Yeah, no, I think Kyle was right. They need to, they keep on buffing all these shards. They need to increase the cost now of the shard, because it feels like a lot of these things are almost too gold efficient.
And Secret, they just have such a good window now. Even the Phoenix surpassing the Viper, soon to surpass the Tiny. The farm game has really worked for them. Alliance with just 1 or 2 slip-ups this game, it's really snowballed out of control.
Certainly has.
They're kind of just trapped too now. Like Limpy's far outside, but the rest of them are just trapped inside the base. Nico Baby, still 3 minutes left on buyback, so he knows if he goes outside, he gets picked, the game just ends.
Yeah, and look at the lanes being pushed in, being cut, not by a hero, but by the illusions of Zai. So Secret's still able to maintain like this 4-man stance over the triangle while exerting pressure on the map.
I hope you guys enjoy no blink axes in your pubs. You're probably gonna get that now.
Yeah.
You're gonna get well, you'll get blink eventually, but not till after 20-minute mark when the shard comes out. They're making it work. They really are. Like just like the creep cutting, the buying, the time. It's exactly what they wanted this game state to get to.
Yeah. It's really cool that the stat buildup for this axe as well is made even better because he's got a Phoenix, right? Because then the Sunray comes in. The healing is more effective. He feels more effective because he's able to keep his HP up and continue his chase. It's a nice bit of synergy they put together for these drafts. That's kind of to be expected from the 2 top teams of the Western European DPC Season 2. And Season 1, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, this time, yeah, Greed really paying off. Matu, almost MKB. They're starting to get some pretty big luxury items on the side of Secret. Still have Aegis for 2.5 minutes. They're just keeping Alliance in their base. Putting the chokehold on. Nico Baby knows. He queues up Rapier. He knows that's the only hope for them now to have a comeback in the game.
All right. Scotty, Rapier, if Alliance are going to be able to do something with that window, they got to hold out for like solid 5 to 8 minutes while Nico Baby is given all the farm that drifts in. Any of it, it's all Nico Babies at this point because needs all of it to get as quick to that Divine Rapier as possible.
Yeah, and they can't even get out to farm their tier 4 neutral items as they're about to start dropping. Look at the ward coverage from Secret. There's wards and sentries blanketed on the outside, so FNG can't even get them much vision. Look at that one ward. They have that one obs ward, kind of looking at like nothing for Alliance. They can't get a different ward out because it's just blanketed.
Yeah, yep.
Did I see that right? Illusionist cape? Did they get one on Axe?
No, no.
I definitely saw someone get an Illusionist cape.
Let's see, we're checking it out. Yep, that's Secret. It's sitting inside the shop right now, so Zai can...
He doesn't want it. He actually goes for Octarine, and he takes a Stormcrafter.
Okay.
All right, well, look at the Axe... Okay, now look at the call cooldown. So with the shard...
Yeah.
And it actually is pretty crazy how low it is.
Yep, 7.5 seconds. First bear does go down, but Zai is going to be able to get this nice call onto the Viper. S4 taking a lot of damage. The Omni Slash going back over to Zai. He used the Stormcraft to survive a little bit longer. The Cookie, it's not going to be able to save him. Nico Baby, he sees his opportunity, but the shard, it's blocking him, and he's not able to chase after Puppey. Meanwhile, they're losing their top lane of Barracks. Alliance, they got to put a stop to this one, but the toss back, it missed. Morphling able to waveform away, and a creep is tossed back instead.
Radiant's bottom tower is
All right,
under
well,
attack.
it's 70 seconds.
Dude, his illusions.
Heroes.
His illusions are still going to take. They didn't even stop this. The Lotus Orb stops the Switch Slasher going in. The range barracks is taken by the illusions in the top lane, but meanwhile, Nisha, he's getting in there right now. He's already killed FNG. He doesn't care about this life. His Aegis was just about to expire, so he says, thank you very much. Fresh life. Let's see if he survives, though. Toss up almost instantly. The Inkswell is not going to be enough. Nisha boxes BKB, and he's going away while Matamba Man continues the rat. The tier 3 is being ripped apart, but he's actually going to pull it back now. So a second lane of barracks down. Alliance take like an okay fight. They get a little bit out of it, but that's the last fight like that that can happen. Otherwise, they're going to be matched up against Megas.
Yeah, it's a forced fight. Like, they have to go for these type of chase plays. As soon as they kill Zai, who, you know, buying out a full Octarine, maybe a bit greedy from him, does spend his whole gold and just gets focused by the Omni. Those have to be a little more careful future scenarios. But yeah, Alliance, they have to chase out to try to find anything else, and they can only find really the Snapfire and that Aegis. Any neutral items they've gotten yet? They got a ceremonial robe now. Oh, they did get at least one of those tier 3s that they were missing, and they do find a spell prison now.
Well, if one supernova is hard to deal with, a second one is going to be even worse. Hanskin spotted by the illusions, and the real Nisha shows up to collect the kill with the double damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Now
attack.
he's got the waveform charges thanks to his 25 talents.
Oh no! Oh no! Nico baby.
Nico baby.
The glyph. They glyphed the creep wave, and Nico baby's just left there trying to kill the creep because he knows if they complete this TP, then he can't get back home. And if he can't get back home, then they could be faced up against Megas. And Nico baby, even worse, may just be dying out here. As Matamba Man TP'd over, they're going to use the Omni Slash. Matamba Man's actually a little bit low. He does. Oh, he actually gets him. Nico baby is now going to try and chase down Zai as well. If they hold down this bottom lane, this could be fantastic. But look at Zai. He's not going to let Nico baby get back to base. Nisha, he's tearing apart these buildings. He's gonna tank it all. He says, go team, go, get the Megas. Flicker, Swift Flash over Manta, and eventually Nico baby gets the double kill, but the damage has been done. Megas has been achieved for Secret.
He's got the goal for the rapier. They got 1,600 for killing Zai. So, all right, let's see if he can make some real miracles happen now.
Okay, Nico baby. Hey, the door shuts.
With him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Door shuts and the window opens. Nico baby's got a different kind of opportunity now. The Megas may be up with a Divine Rapier in his hand with no buyback on Zai. Alliance can't just go for the win here, or something close to it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, just it really is a straight down mid. If once the Megas hit your base versus Lone Druid and stuff, you know it's gonna happen. They're gonna be able to split push you. So
Candace protecting him. They are gonna stop him from being able to jump away. Punch and refresher, but he's silenced up right now. They're gonna make sure he goes down, and he's not gonna be able to destroy Crafter into the egg. But the egg is gonna get burst down so quickly. He quickly falls. Hanskin, he almost gets taken apart, but the snowball over onto Puppy. Lotus Orb is gonna bounce it right back. He's gonna be chasing after Puppy, and if anything, Hanskin might be in trouble here. But Nico baby, he's going for Nisha right now. Nisha turns around. He pops the E-Blade. He turns into a tiny as well just to try and keep this Juggernaut away from him. His damage is immense. He is something to be feared right now.
the creeps are all gone.
The creeps are gone. Oh no.
There's a DD. Oh, there's Rosh is gonna spawn right away though. Actually, it's an instant spawn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is the blessing for Alliance, I think.
David says you get one more shot, Alliance. You get one more shot.
They're waiting. They have to scan. They're a little scared of Zai still. Careful so he doesn't get any type of steal. But they have to commit. Like, this is your only win condition, your only win window.
They're actually, okay, I mean, a buyback has been used. They're going to go for the call, but they didn't actually do the road shot. They were waiting and waiting and waiting, and they take down Zai. As a result, he doesn't have a buyback. They're going to get Aegis, an Aghanim Scepter, a Cheese, Nico baby. He is flush right now. He is full. Ethan Gorge needs ready to go. They're ready to run at the base. They just got to get outside of their own base. That's the problem.
What's the waste?
He actually, so he takes the blessing. So now his own Aghanims, he can just sell it, I guess. Or
yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do with it. It doesn't matter. But oh my god, they actually might have a window here with this rapier. They've swung it completely. He's queuing up the second rapier too.
The backup rapier. Okay. I mean, you sell that Aghanim Scepter. you could go ahead and maybe almost sell those boots or put it back into your backpack, buy the second Divine Rapier. I mean, flat out damage when you got the Swift Slash and the Aghanim Scepter. We see that again. Nico Baby wasn't hitting Roshan. He was baiting Zai into jumping into the pit.
I mean, I love it. Like Zai honestly purchasing the Octarine may have been a bit of a blunder if they do end up dropping this game somehow, because those back-to-back, that's still costing.
30 seconds. They've got to stall for 30 seconds for Zai to be able to come back up. The Sunray's burning. Oh, Hanskin. He's taking way too much damage, and now he's going to be heading deep inside the base. Nico Baby tries to help him out where he can, but Hanskin's dead, and he has no buyback. A 4 versus 4 is going to turn into a 4 versus 5, and Alliance is looking like they have to retreat now. Nisha poking at him, but a Soulbind is going to go on to him and the Bear. The Lotus Orb is protecting against the Swift Slash. It's going to be able to break the Soulbind, but the Nico Baby is making his way into the back line there. But now Nisha is dishing out the damage. He's stuck inside the Supernova. He's dead. 1 life down. Puts the Aghanim Scepter into his backpack. He needs every bit of help he can get because the Sunrise there. He's been feared up. He may be called as well. Zai's going to make sure he doesn't go anywhere to jump over the Swift Slash, but he's dead. Calling Blade. Divine Rapier on the ground. Secret. They hold out against Alliance, and that is pretty much it. They may have buybacks, but they don't have Divine Rapiers. Secret. There was a moment there. There was a possibility. But they hold true.
And we're still seeing, like, honestly, the perseverance from Alliance, even in this game when it just starts going absolutely crazy, they still end up making some decent fights for themselves. And Secret, the greed does pay off, though.